If you're drowning in debt and just don't know where to turn, help is available. Attorney Diana Long will help you get your financial situation resolved.
I'm Attorney Diana Long. I'm dedicated to helping hardworking folks just like you. Bankruptcy protection can help you get your financial life back in order, and I can show you how. If you're ready to stop the harassing phone calls and letters, I can help. Call me in Columbia at 442-8123 to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends. This is Monday. It's August the 29th, and we have three really interesting, inspiring people with us today. They are all world-class master weightlifters, right? I got the right term.
Powerlifters.
Powerlifters. Okay. I want to introduce you first of all to Kate Walker. Good to have you here,
Nice
Kate.
to meet you.
And then we have Shelly Frazier and Bill Duncan. Now, this whole segment today really is about inspiration. Kate, I want you to tell your story.
Well, I was a dancer for most of my life, and I developed osteoarthritis when I was dancing, and I was told that I really couldn't dance anymore, and that was when I was about 45. And my knee swole, and I was
Your knees
having
were swelling up.
They were swelling. I was having trouble walking and things of that nature, and so it was quite depressing for me. And I went to a physical
being
therapist.
very active.
Very,
and
very
at 45,
active.
all at once, I tell you, you can't
Right.
dance anymore, and you're going to
Right.
have trouble walking.
Right, and I like to hike with my husband. We go camping and things of that nature. So I thought, well, I'll go to physical therapy and maybe I can get my legs strong enough to be able to hike with him. But it was pretty depressing for me. So I started going to physical therapy, and it helped some, but I was still very motivated to be able to make more out of my life. So I started thinking about weightlifting, and I thought, well, maybe weightlifting would help me to build the muscles in my legs so that I'd be able to walk.
And what did people say when you said, I think I'm going to start weightlifting?
Well, I was a pretty quiet person, so I really didn't talk about it very much.
Okay.
And because I think that most of the people that I know probably would have thought it was very odd, especially my father.
Yeah.
And so I decided to try to find someone, and I found Tom LaFontaine.
I know Tom, yeah.
You know Tom, and he started helping me to train in terms of being able to build my body up and to build the muscles around my knees up so that perhaps they would stop swelling and things of that nature. And from there, I got really interested and motivated. After a few years, I was walking better, and I got really interested and motivated in doing something more.
So much of this was because of positive thinking.
Yes.
And telling yourself you were not going to allow this to get the best of you.
Correct.
So you started powerlifting, and then you entered the Show Me State Games.
Right. Yes, I really wanted to enter the Show Me State Games, and I was scared to death. I felt really silly up there, but people were very, very positive and telling me I was inspirational.
Yeah, well, you are inspirational. That's why we wanted to have
Thank
you on
you.
here. But you're a world-class powerlifter now. And how does that feel?
It feels great.
And any problems with the legs?
I really don't have any problems with my legs anymore, and you know, it's really pretty amazing. My legs don't bother me.
Yeah, it's mind over matter, isn't
Yeah,
it?
and strengthening.
Yeah. So can I ask you how old you are?
62.
62. World-class powerlifter. Now, you brought another young lady with you today.
Yes.
And you brought Bill Duncan
Yes.
with you today. Now, Shelly Frazier, you're a gold medal winner, powerlifting. And if you got to go to kbia.org, click on Radio Friends, look at the video, watch the video of this. You see these two ladies. When you walked in here, I thought you were late teens, early 20s.
Thank you.
You're in your 40s.
Yes,
You're in your
I am.
40s. You're a gold medal winner. How'd you get into powerlifting?
I've always been pretty athletic most of my life, and I actually did the Show Me Games way back in the day, back in college.
Oh yeah, long
once.
time ago. So you're so old now.
It was a long time ago.
Right.
But then as I'd kind of gotten away from things, but as I got older and kind of settled into the not being quite as active as you used to be when you were younger, I finally said, that's it. It's time to get it's time to just get back to being myself. And I actually started running and training and lifting weights again. And I too met Tom LaFontaine, and he kind of got me back into competitive lifting.
Well,
which I did for quite a
congratulations
while.
on being a gold medal winner.
Thank you.
Now, Bill Duncan, how do you fit in with the two of them?
Well, I was around when Kate did her first Show Me State Games, and I try to make the Show Me State Games every year. Was not able to this year because I was in China. That's another day. When Kate and I met, I told her that I had dealt with knee problems in the past too. So I told her that my knee and back problems were made better when I was stronger. And so I've been powerlifting for 20 or 30 years. And so we started looking at meets that we could go to together. And when we're at meets, I kind of, manage her and decide, what weight she's going to attempt and stuff. In fact, even though I was in China, I had picked her weights that she was going to attempt while she was
Doing the Show Me State Games.
well, no, this year at the Worlds.
Yeah.
So we've been working together for 2 or 3 years, and she and Shelly are also members with myself and a lot of the younger people, and I mean younger people because they're the undergrads, in the MU Strength Club.
Yeah.
I am the staff sponsor for the MU Strength Club, and these guys have come alongside. We've put on a couple of national powerlifting competitions here, and we're looking to do some more in the future. We would like to develop a long-term relationship where people come to Columbia to lift weights.
Right. I think what the bottom line that I wanted to have Kate and Shelly on is the fact that it's so important about the attitude that you have towards life and what you can do.
Absolutely.
We're just about out of time, but do you have any advice for anybody out there listening who may be going through what you went through?
I'd say just have a very optimistic attitude and a forward vision about what you can do.
Okay. And Shelly?
Never too old. Never too old to
Oh,
do this stuff.
I agree with you. You're never too old to do that. As long as you've got the heart for it and you want to do it somehow or another, and you believe, it'll happen. Ladies, thank you so much for coming by. Bill, thank you.
Thanks, Paul.
It's my pleasure having you on today. We are out of time for today, but take this message with you. You can do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it and you believe in it. That's important. Tomorrow, Sky Jimenez is on. We're going to talk about Native American teachings. It's a really interesting subject. Our show directed by Travis McMillan of the Reynolds Journalism Institute. Audio is Pat Akers, KBIA. Our floor director, David Ordway, and our assistant producer and guest coordinator, Uncle James Mauser. And to watch this program or listen to it again, just go to kbia.org, click on Radio Friends. You can sign up for a free podcast or a podcast. And now you can like us on Facebook /RFWPP, or follow us on Twitter, Paul Pepper, KBIA. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.